I've been thinking about this idea of becoming your highest self, and honestly, I think there's something about the way we talk about it online that I personally do not connect with. Because when I think about the idea of a highest self, I always wonder, how can you become something that you currently aren't? You know? Like, the future isn't really a destination that you can arrive at. You can't actually reach the future because the second you get there, it becomes your present. And I think that's kind of how I view the idea of your highest self. I don't think your highest self is someone completely different. I don't think it's a completely different person that you're supposed to unlock one day. I think sometimes we create this image in our head of who we want to become, but that person almost becomes a stranger to us. When people talk about their highest self online, I feel like it's usually connected to a very specific lifestyle, like waking up early, doing Pilates, journaling, meditating, going on walks, having a vision board, all that stuff, you know. It's like crafting the perfect routine. And I want to say, I do not think any of those things are bad. If those things generally make you happy and help you feel better, that is amazing. I actually think it's great when people find habits that improve their lives, but I think sometimes the problem is when we start believing those things are what makes us become our so-called best self. Because what if you don't like Pilates? What if you don't enjoy waking up early? What if your version of growth looks completely different than the person you saw online, you know? Like, I think sometimes we create this fictional version of ourselves based on what we think we're supposed to want instead of actually figuring out who we are. And that's where I think the idea of a highest self can become a little tricky. Because instead of living as the person we are right now, we're constantly planning for the person we think we're supposed to become. We watch videos about how to become our highest self. We write down the habits we want to have. We imagine the future version of ourselves. But eventually, you have to stop preparing to become someone and actually start living. Because the version of you right now is still you. Even if you're not where you want to be yet, even if you're still figuring things out, this is still a version of you that deserves attention and growth. I don't think self-improvement is about abandoning who you are to become someone else. I think it's understanding who you are right now and making choices that actually align with you. So I guess maybe your highest self isn't someone you eventually become, but maybe it's just the person you continue to build one choice at a time.